Yoroshiniku onegaishimasu! Hello, hello, hello everybody! Welcome in! My name is Fangy. I'm a comfy shape-shifting cryptid, and also, I'm now working as a maid for MOE Live. As you can see on the right, when I tried serving people offline, it didn't work out so great, so they suggested that I try VTubing instead. And that's fine with me. My motto is, don't worry katsukuri, which means, try your best, and even if things don't go well, you can still have katsukuri and feel better. I guess VTubers have something called an oishi mark? So for mine, I chose meat and carrot, because those are the two most important food groups. My birthday is the 26th of March, and as for the year, there are some things that humans are just better off not knowing. I primarily do live streams on twitch.tv/Fangy, but I also put my VODs up on YouTube afterwards. For social media, I mostly use Twitter, but I did make an Instagram recently with the help of my human friends. And I'm getting the hang of it, I swear. The humans had me take a couple of tests. My blood type came back as A, which I think is unfair. I should be S rank at the very least. My Myers-Briggs was INFJ, which means I'm the advocate? It means that I like helping people. Fangy is helping, yes. My soul color is, obviously, drumroll please, muted purple, because it's my favorite. My favorite foods are meats and sweets, but specifically curry. My favorite flowers are lilacs, and you probably think that's because it's purple, and that is most of the reason, but also they smell really pretty. My hobbies are hunting, like prey animals, but also treasures like Pokemon plushies at the flea market, or a super good deal like the 20% off fried chicken coupon I found last night. But I also enjoy playing games a lot. I mostly play video games, and I don't play them very well, but that's okay because the most important thing is that you have fun. I also play a lot of tabletop RPGs. I started out playing D&D 5th edition when it came out, and since then I've tried some other systems too. Right now I'm in Pathfinder 2nd edition. A random fun fact about me, when I first started working for the cafe, I tried asking if I could be paid in carrot cake, but apparently that's just not how human jobs work. You're probably curious about how I came to work for the cafe, right? For that reason, I decided to create a musical number to explain it. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, it won't take all day, to tell you how I became a maid for the group called MOE. In redacted America, born and raised in the forest was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, hunting, fronting all cool, and I saw some tasty meat that made me really drool. Couple of humans who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I took one little bite and the humans went grab. They said, you're moving in with us into our research lab. Begged and I pleaded with them day after day, but they wouldn't let me go, no matter what I'd say. So I wanted them to play a mobile game and I knew I had to get my hands on it and roll for a waifu. Free food, yo, this ain't bad. The only lame part was being behind this glass. Is this what living like a human is like? This might be alright. I ambushed a researcher when he came near, yoinked the key from his pocket as he cowered in fear. I escaped from the lab and ran as they pursued, but I got away and said, let's go find some food. I snuck into a house and I ate, and then the maids yelled at me, you'll pay for this later. I looked in my pockets, I had no way to pay, so that's how I came to work as a maid for MOE. So that's how I came to work at MOE. To be honest, it was pretty rough going at first. My debt just kept getting bigger and bigger since I was breaking plates and spilling stuff on the customers. They were making me pay for all of the dry cleaning. Luckily, one of the human maids, Arisa, thought my aura was interesting, so she convinced them not to fire me. She said I should try this VTubing thing instead. I don't really know what she means about a cool aura, but she likes collecting plushies too, so I think she's pretty cool. As for my gen mates, I decided to create this cool little relationship chart. It's kind of one way at the moment since I don't really know what everyone else thinks, but these are my first impressions of everybody. Up here on the top right, we have Wani. For some reason, everyone else keeps saying that she's a duck, but she says that she's a crocodile. Personally, I believe her. As a shapeshifter, I understand that people aren't always what they look like. Over here is Louie. He's Mr. Fancy Pants. Not only are his pants fancy, but he also talks fancy too. I kind of thought maybe he was some kind of demon royalty at first, but I guess he's a rock star. This little one is Macaron. She's a pixie. She likes playing pranks on everybody, but so far she hasn't gotten me yet, so I just think it's funny. Maybe my opinion will change if she pranks me. She's so tiny and cute though, I want to pick her up and put her on my shelf with the rest of my plushies. Down here is Pixie. She looks like she'd be a hunter too, but as far as I can tell, she's mostly interested in singing, so I don't think she will be much competition. This is Nap. She's a fallen angel, but we both like bears a lot. It's just the ones that she likes tend to be stuffed, and the ones I like tend to be cooked. This is Mook. She's my favorite because she's made out of ice cream. She's going to become my emergency food supply. If I ever can't hunt anything, I can just eat her instead. This is Mercury. He's a motorcycle, but he gets really mad if you call him a bicycle. I guess they're different things. His hair smells really good like blue raspberry, and I kind of want to see if it would taste like that too, but the humans told me you shouldn't try eating people's hair. And then, last but not least, this is Tori. She's really nice to me most of the time, but sometimes she talks about how she's curious what fried cryptid tastes like, and then I get a little bit scared of her. Please don't fry me. At least wait until I pay off my debts. So those are most of the people from the MOE mansion that I'll be collaborating with. It'll mostly be my other gen mates from MOE Live. Although there may occasionally be other maids and butlers that will show up in our streams. The 3D kind. There are a couple other individuals though that you'll probably see or hear in my streams sometimes. They won't be there for like important streams or big collaborations, but in the day-to-day, you might end up seeing them or more likely hearing them. The first one is this little furry creature down here. Her name is Cinder. She's my Pomeranian. However, I think she might actually be a cryptid instead. For some reason, whenever I try and take pictures of her, they come out really blurry. And I've heard that happens when you take pictures of cryptids. That's why pictures of me come out so bad. That's what I like to tell myself. She's my demon child. She is a very bitey little creature, which, I mean, I can understand that. My name is Fangy and all. I get it. Last but not least, she is very opinionated. She has so many opinions on basically everything, and she is going to make sure that you hear about them. That's why I usually have a bark counter that people can tick up in chat. Next up over here, this little ghostly specter is Boo the bear. And this is the ghost of a bear that I ate. That's right, I fought a bear and I won. And I ate all of it. I don't waste any of the bear meat. No, it is delicious. However, for some reason afterwards, the bear came back as a ghost and has been haunting me. he's a poltergeist. So sometimes he can bang things around, make noises, or even cause technical problems. But mostly what he does is he forces me to play terribly difficult retro games. Like platformers and Mario and stuff. I hate it. I end up playing most genres of games, but platformers are my weakness. There are some that I like. I did play Celeste and I really enjoyed it. That one was really good. But most of the retro ones, it's just death after death. Now that you know everyone that's going to be coming on the stream, you're probably interested in what kind of streams I'll be having, aren't you? I thought it might be good for us to talk about what kind of content you'll see on my channel. For my live streams, I'll mostly be doing gaming, and you can expect basically all kinds of genres and all kinds of generations of games. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but that really is the case, because I usually end up playing games that my friends or viewers recommend to me. There are, of course, things that I prefer genre-wise, you know. I really enjoy Metroidvanias, for example, or I have a soft spot for farming sims, farming/dating sims, where I can romance the whole town. But I'm always willing to try everything, basically. I'll give any kind of game a shot at least once. And actually, that's how I found out that I like certain games. There's games that I never would have expected to like, but because someone recommended them, I gave it a chance and I ended up really enjoying it. I never expected I would like Hotline Miami, for example, but that's really fun. And initially I was really scared of Dark Souls, and now I've gone through and played most of them. The other main thing that you should probably know is that my channel is very easygoing. I do not rage. I don't like being around people that rage. I like my channel to be very chill with no salt. It's bad if you have too much salt. It's not good for your health. My channel will also typically be PG-13. I often call myself kind of like wholesome but with occasional cursing. It's not very much. I don't really like being around people that are cursing like sailors, but I do have an occasional cuss as a treat. For game content, there might be games that are sometimes a little bit gory, like Fallout or some of the Souls games, but I try to avoid anything that's like lewd. Something else you should probably know is that I am a very silly little creature. You may have noticed that already with my amazing rendition earlier of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, the Fresh Maid of MOE. But I like doing silly little things that I think are funny. I don't know that it will always resonate with other people, but I think some people end up enjoying my hijinks. And then the last thing you should know is, part of joining this group is that I want to branch out and try new things. So I think it'd be cool if I could do some streams that I haven't done before, really. For example, I've participated in tabletop RPG streams on other people's channels, but I think it'd be cool if we could maybe start something here eventually. Like maybe run a little campaign of some indie game. I know there's a made RPG. I'd also like to do more art streams. I've been kind of shy about that in the past. I get a little insecure drawing when people are watching. You know, I get a little bit of that performance anxiety. Also, if anyone's wondering why my handwriting is so bad, I'm a cryptid. I just learned how to speak like a human and write like a human, like, just a little while ago. So, this is pretty good, actually. This is amazing. I'm probably a savant. It's time for the traditional VTuber fashion show. Earlier you saw my adorable MOE uniform. But I also have this casual wear for when I'm off from work. You may have also noticed that I've had different ears and tails during this video. Right now I'm in my jackalope form, but sometimes you might catch me as an Ozark Howler instead. You saw earlier I can hold a bunch of things like my controller, or the microphone, or even an overly excessively large pencil. But I can also do cool things like this. ꔫMOE. Or, when customers come in, right this way, sir. I'll take you to your table. Ah, it's floating! Oh god, oh god. I thought I couldn't mess this up if it was digital, but it looks like serving things is still really difficult. Let's disregard that. There's other cool stuff I can do as well. This is my favorite one. Look at this! I'm holding Cinder. It's a little weird that there's another one over there, but she is a cryptid dog after all, so maybe it makes sense. Depending on when you come to my streams, I might be using a different model sometimes. I have a pixel model that I use when I'm streaming retro games. I also have a full body model that I use with my casual wear outfit sometimes. And I have a couple other little outfits I wear, like this one during my farming dating sims. Or if I'm playing a romance game, I might dress up a little bit for a date. But no matter what I'm wearing or what model I'm using, hopefully you'll think I'm super cute. When you think of VTuber debuts and maid cafes, you probably think of musical performances, right? I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, but the problem is I couldn't decide what song to sing. At first I thought maybe I should go with like a classic anime hit. Blazing on by, there's nothing more that I can do. I'm sorry that I'll never be with you again. Even though my heavy heart is parched with pain, I know somehow your sorrow is something I will see. It's my life, I'm moving on and never going back there. But you just turn away and leave me on the lonely rail. God knows that I would follow you if that is what you wanted. Take me into all your darkest shadows and you'll see that I'm even stronger than you could know. God knows that I'm standing here and you could disappear, slipping right over the edge of the future. If I had my way, we'd be together forever, eternally godless. But then I thought about it, and would singing something from Haruhi make me look like a boomer? So then I thought maybe I should sing a song that lots of VTuber fans would know already. Dead beats swinging now, grab the scythe and show them how. Welcome to the mountaintop and wait until the fight calls. Hope you're ready to be swing until the night falls. Are you a slave and entertainer till the fun dies? Hope you're ready to be swing until the sunrise. The flame that faintly wavers stains the brain with flavor, the kind of pain that you complain about but learn to savor. A mystic walk beside the sadistic Sakura, kinda wish to talk with you for me and it's off with your heads. But to be honest, it was hard trying to think of ways to censor all the curse words in that song. And I think the Scythe was scaring the other maids and butlers. So eventually, I decided I should sing whatever the heck I want. I can see it. There's a reason, oh, all that potential. If there's no one else, then love yourself. Hey lonely? Have you gone and given up? Do you feel tired? Have you had enough? The world feels small, like you don't have a place. You don't fit in your predetermined space. Hey, I won't lie, I know it's really hard. 'Cause when you try, it seems you don't get far. But if you look at life like it's a game, eventually you'll get real good at playing. So when they try to bring you down, keep climbing on those rainy days. The sun will shine again. Be strong and learn to hold your ground. They never mattered anyway. Who cares about the things they say? 'Cause I can see it, I can see it crystal clear. There's a reason that you're here. That potential, there's a fire in your eyes. If there's no one else then love yourself. Shine bright even if no one else can see. You'll get their lives and adventure your journey. Look in the mirror, tell me what you see. Is your reflection who you want to be? Well, if you're breathing, you've got time to grow. Become the self you'd like to get to know. So many other people feel this way. A tender loneliness they can't explain. Instead of hiding, learn to take their hands. It helps to know that someone understands. So take a breath and clear your head. You'll find your own way in the end. On days your journey feels too far, you're stronger than you think you are. And when they try to bring you down, keep climbing on those rainy days. Be strong and learn to hold your ground. Who cares about the things they say? 'Cause I can see it, I can see it crystal clear. There's a reason that you're here. All that potential, there's a fire in your eyes. You are no one else, just be yourself. Shine bright even if no one else can see. You'll get their lives and adventure your journey. Who you are isn't who you always have to be. You've got the pen, now go and write your own story. That was a song called Beloved Yourself by Lil Jamie Cakes, one of my favorite singers. I kind of like motivational songs like those. They always cheer me up. Even though I can't sing very well, I hope that maybe those kind of lyrics will resonate with you guys too. It's a little bit cheesy, but I would like it if I could cheer you on and cheer on the rest of my gen mates. And maybe, if you're willing, you could cheer me on too. Well, thank you for coming today, everybody. I hope you had a good time getting to know me. I hope I'll have the opportunity to get to know you guys as well too. I look forward to welcoming you back, and I'll see you around next time. Bye bye!